Oza for dem ase makwa ba biemu ebraso efetos mienu ewo enyime no ndu dwumadi kasebo ene nkomotwetwe no fetos mienu so ye de eba na ene abakwasema etofom ensebe piepie mu no de efa ebeyi no ne ba bebubu ho adwendwen ho arese de mpanifo kan titu otufo na afi police sahene de omo kan ye no yehwe na ye bambo ene ensem a ya na ekoso ye mantemmante ye mpatem ne ade no yewese eno yehemu kra ne ya ebeyi ya na ne pani amane twenko yura Imano Kuti, Executive Director African Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism ono na amane kasabra so na brebe mu so a e mo do adwempo aba ne de dimu akotre pa ne se ne yibedu bebe wo se ye mantemmante na mebunu story na anyimfo kra na omukasa yenti okrabako na police for ho no omusa enso kane se de otumfo kan ye no ehimfo no tumi ekrakra wa ahimfie police eto nsafro anta ba na esiesi na bibia ye kama ne oya ahimfie police mfare tumi nhye nsem nye ne bia ensem fata se de mpanifo ahyehyɛ no soma ye de be ma no eno de be kɔ kaya na ye de mana kra ba esi otu onyene se yemfa mena mefaw saa no menya ne kakra ekɔ otumfo se de no eba wokra wo ho wo mpatem ho ana so mantem na ye bibia ebedi wadwene mu de wana se be ka se me yi mpanifo ho ye be frɛ ma himfie ye ne me be ye be tretem de me yi ntie ne me nkompanifo anim kranti de me ye no mejai amansare nyina ebe hwe no ene kwan police fo so hwe se police atade na wo hye wo no e yo man ma na de kɔbɔ mu ho ban enye wo na wo de kwakoye de wo pɛ entie no na me ne pani bedi nkomo se de me kan na brebe mu a ye kwa homa no so ne ahwe se saa enhyehyɛ ne ade no so ye de ba ebetumi aboa na zakutin afishapa
afikobetwe mene
bia bokɔ de
ya me dia che anwumre na ma me fa wakunye so na wo hyetifo nyina afishapa I think the year is beginning well.
Yeah, yes. Okay. You room when you hear brain tea. You should ne say you tune for crowd head the castle ade na. Just say aya bakwasem mu say police asahina aba be sin korono mu din sa so mba menhia ono mu hia edi ekasa. Na mu sense ra hwese yedie. Ipi ma da ya bakwasem no so chese ye beboa ne se ehimfo ene police for ebe kan bom na obu ene asundwe ebe ba ye mantem so asem we me your mind bana metia me so musai
Yo menia first of all say yembo otumfo abaso in fact ohwe otumfo over the period yanya so many otumfos in our history but this very otumfo was standing out in our national building. We should more often than not nema bia obeye bia nema edinipa bekabum enye nema divide. And to be honest, the visit to the police today is quite historic and not precedented, Obronibe say. But the me say obiante ase say it is a cultural diplomacy. For the institution of chieftaincy, assure Nitisu no say, look, if Muhammad will not go to the mountain, the mountain will have to come to Muhammad.
Okay.
Now, what is most fascinating and interesting is we share your community policing documents now. It spells it out. As communities now own processes, mebwa.
Yeah.
We share your communities why neither ano before the state enya ahemfo no.
Yeah.
More often than no crime kwa sia ahemfie na ekwansa na ebeko police station na akọ. And we have seen instances bebre ewo krom ha when the chieftaincy institution as a whole to say crime as no ohine doesn't collaborate with the state obehun say the weight of the state architecture and authority state no state no ntimi nya hwe. Okay. I can tell you incident BSC or North Nansia. They nearly lynched a chief in the north. And it was a difficult case for the police to crack. IGP we cry Osmobi nipa kro no use ne intelligence ne nadwen ediko ohini hono ho asa no ohini no makwan esike some guarantees no omu handed over suspect no the ma a police for no and the person was put before court and it de-escalated the tension in the north. So the critical role Ahimfo plays in some of these things is not in doubt. Until now, I've always called say it's about time as a country a conversation. Yen resources a chieftaincy institution, build omu capacity, make them independent, so that they can be the fourth arms of government. But politicians no more makwai. Look at how the president of the National House of Chiefs is selected. Obehun say politician no omuda asiye no omu maska say omu vote a particular candidate.
Now align with.
And then a politician is true. Now opese an independent institution that is supposed to check the omuye no.
Mr. Kuti said you okay and common ashase about the national discourse say yenyewe. 242 and a mono, but the Ekanyano left to the right in the Eka. You be now, I am free boha, Omukrana, Omuheda dance or two for barbecue. Or Hena, Boko community, Mina police ministry was a media, Mina be a police in Tino. Be a police, or Hinano, do a foot to Bakra Memfa. Yes, shall seem free. What the can say a national discourse, but Kwambeni Mfaswa. Because we share him for a dose, you are my hino and say what woman she show myself, or my hand to slow up pencil. But need to be a chef for more, said Debbie. Me dear me crew with the men I'm to Suntino. We be to match them, dear me. Was a phenomenal security, a particular area, no, and quay.
Only baby before colonialism, yeah, Mbrofono be colonized, say they were ruling us through the chiefs. What I say? Have we asked ourselves why the whites were doing that? They know they couldn't rule us indirectly, but through the chiefs, because we share your traditional values they are very unique. But bibini or something in us, yenye authority, we are different human beings. The thing is in black and white, even in our our policing community policing document, and that was an act of law. Many communities the district or divisional commanders, they work in hand with the chiefs. Until president visited any community no call ahimfia, only all the security heads no be leading the alcohol. Look at the country. What are the security challenges we face? Ghana, we don't even have much. They are self-imposed. Enye landa, a chieftaincy mibwa. Enye chieftaincy a ethnicity mibwa.
Yeah.
Look at the people omudano. Enye ahimfo.
Yeah.
So is it somebody or otumfo that will have to come and tell us, say, time I drew say, yenye that partnership? And yet the inactivity of we as a people. Because we have very fine policies on paper, but our implementation are a problem. Any the gaps no ba and the challenges we are facing. Me the otunfo year ni there. Otunfo be boy a koko say ya die and sorry. Because there no dada. So it's left with the IGP to bring out a policy. And I know he can't do it by himself. We are in a constitutional democracy. Yeah. Parliament be and she share be with the legal regulatory framework. I just say a parliament. But IGP and two Anamwa say parliament cannot act on its own. So we are watching to see what the Inspector General will do from here. It's true. Say the guy has done well to some extent. He's a quiet person. Otumfo Bonabasu say he has come to calm down escalation situations. But the truth of the matter is, you know me, I will always say it as it is. Okay, Dampari by the accusation we give Dampari, they still exist within the police as an institution. Okay. But this is what I've come to realize. It's not the person occupying the office. It's like what Chiminsa say me ye juma. Mbe na yesa e juma ma. And yet when I gozo kokaya okonye problem, okay. Yeah. So the thing is that our only hope is the Constitutional Review Committee omudi report saba. Who share the recommendations omudi by way of security sector reforms they are very fantastic. Okay. Mayema ye security has no tenure of office. Ye more tenure of office they'll be bold to act. Sebi, if they make you an IGP today, you want to take a step. The appointed authority catch you say don't do it. You want to take another step. The appointed authority say don't do it. You are left with two options. Who are a person of integrity? Obeke say onim baby. Now we are resigning. Okay. But we don't know resignation in this country. So what do? You play along, and at the end of the day, because you are leading the institution. Problem be no, it will fall to you.
And if you free bay, to say the okay, say, for bay na family, to say, and any kwabiana or sorry by be IGP no so no say, me pese you we, and yenye bibina or mine who say. And among women, ya metu no musum. Sadia, Yemra baby, or started the blame game no coino. Politicians, almost debe no munye. And among Bena, Parliament, be a law there, started from the executives. And among Ben no muntuna Parliament, so many who say, the Omuye, a papa nan quest, and 9 day wonder who, no more poem historical meeting, be no my yempe and baby.
You see, it has to do with the separation of powers.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can implement the separation of powers fully, we'll get what we want. Until that is done, once the executives have so much hold on Parliament. So share their call Parliament.
Constitutional Review chairs and can MPR.
More minister. Even judiciary. Yeah. You cannot say that the executive does not have a hold on the judiciary. Even our chiefs, a lot of them are politicians, and it's not any fault of them, because of inshisha if you don't fall in line, you are kicked out.
If you can't beat them,
you join them. So okay. That is why most of the chiefs have become politicians. So to me, we should be asking ourselves, say, and then our politicians through that the organs that are supposed to be independent, check on make sure they always want to influence the outcome of such organs. Sure, we mentioned the president of the National House of Chiefs, even the Council of State. Look at how elections are done. We shouldn't say that every good thing must come from the West. No, it can also come from Africa. We shouldn't also say that democracy, because the West has imposed it, is a one-fit-all. Usha Africa, we are unique with our values, traditions, and customs. If we can fuse it very well within our democracy, we can take that democracy to another level for the West to also learn from us. Okay, I say Queen Wu, the Queen of England. Yeah. And your Ojana na Omudi. What do you think they were going to do? No more Baba catcher say those things are not right. But those were the things our forefathers were doing.
Do any of them more than crazy men?
Man, the sister I say who and the cancer is so common around here. Yeah. But before, no to say Bibini was cancer.
There a conform value. I was for over to me about my son. I say, yes, I'm comforted at him. No, maybe a while. Ye minu nyina ye nim se etaisi obehwe na mantem ranti awro twede ne ade so kane ranti no kura hu se pani bi a chiame bi kura e ba hu se da bi mra wo ho panifo wo ho e be frem akwa himfie ye nkohwe ma ye nkoye ohwene mu ohin ne krot wo keke no ne kasa no be ye no tumfo kire se ye nkofamra na ma asomdwe ne mra fom ne bu na mranti bi asore na ahemfie ni akɔhwe police station ne yɛko nya se jeje no me bi ato 0302257909 0302257909 and 0203777791 0203777791 frɛ na ba umaso na yenhwɛ sɛ adwumpa otumfo de abasɛ nka ebeya nka yensan koyachi na ahemfie police ne ade no yensan fan kofara kutini yenyu bi wa umaso me misasa question sɛ eno no yemfa no anemra direct anase obi ka sɛ modify ne kakra kane ye wa ahemfie police said ye be hu sɛ we yi bay ani mado bay o ahemfie police ni ti oba or bow with some authority from the chiefs ti bia bibi kura besi a otu ahemfuru betumi etu na police station say asem we aba no no nkoye atem anamtifo ema aye ahemfo no na yemfa bibi foforo emehye nanan
o hwe the constitutional democracy we are practicing no entimi nya ahemfo police no but the chiefs can work closely with the police as an institution. Won't say every district be your police station. Your paramount chief or more paramount chiefs under a particular district. Even within the command, sometimes if the district is large or more other divisions, and all those divisions have chiefs under them. What Osunfo is simply talking about is some part of collaboration or partnership, but not to have chiefs within the palace.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Bacho, did you be free?
From Isaac, from Kaswa.
Bacho meeting.
Hello.
Isaac Bacho meeting. Tio phone, who TV did you ever catch him, Bacho?
Oh, okay. Bacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. Well, contribution comes more some the program number, you know.
Meteor.
Voice note. Okay. The channel say Otunfo visit one of the historic visits why and idea and I mean share what the bicycle here, you know, community policing, you know, a boa because I know Kramaka say big critic jobs ama youth na abana. We go out and need community policing, you know, until we now ababeshe mukenano say IGP so a fast word be juma no boa abema youth in so nya juma nti aye migini say the power ye na ye nyina ye mo nyina wa what to
na that's lokuti ma nhwe sa de we community policing mitumi am say eya akofom ma me fa ko we na mra because I say bar first e hu ni pa ba ni I say eya akofom. Hello. Pacho manis kakra wa mi to nkana.
No.
Pacho di ni baby afrefri.
The family kwata master dey na nkata taifa.
Pacho mi ti o.
Ko gu dia ni say Otunfo ba yi. Sabe bingina so papa na de Otunfo de na anamugo bia no. Bingina so papa ni ti. Na oma we no. Ko ye fiti social media say you grab abofo de the kosigonya ade bi oba bia no they ko share about ni every side social media ba ya and then the boy na no be yin tempo ba ya no e wona e ko share nya afọ ne obi pese odi wa tempo a e bi ogi na woni ma ya kaka so bu ade no da kofa wo na odi ikeni patem so nti politicians who do mo be ji ni e say me politics are here no eni afọ na do politics nti o hele ko kabia so ko be bi so kabia e ta say aso budi na kwa ta de e di fa to for abe frame de de nka te bon abe franka te pa nti ye mpeni phone bi ejume bi o mu di a tabi e ho se ama nkola bi so mbu ade ana ko fasa yan so nya mo huni tani ma wuri na right social media enti te no ma no e beta dia bande hunya pa na egbo social media won ye ma ye ni ko ho
okay me da say no kra na say mampani kan ho asem say o se bi o man tumi ye mra bi kura fa ho na wo kasa wo ha mra bi atumi adwen sense ene mra bi ani ho ntini ye sa ntimi gidi se ye se sa na adwendwen ho mpanifo behwe ye hwe community police na sana ye mra sa social media ne himfo ne ma mo ya na eno ayi o mafu ho bi be kasa ohini bi ani mbasa ye community police
so community policing very good policy implementation poor.
Okay.
There is in politics.
Okay.
On say kufo modi baye no.
Yeah.
NDC baye no almost the uniform no.
Oh, okay.
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 As we talk, community police
light blue, yellow.
Omuni headquarters on this
one. Won't be see them be waha.
Because
one Mr. Ufuri Kufuri or so.
They are supposed
to ever down what Tessa no ha. But
I call from because lack of interest. Because they are supposed to have a whole national directorate.
Okay.
From national, regional to the command centers. But anyhow, on said Dapsu, it nearly also went like that. Na ye started kasa. No omubeye national headquarters of Dapsu. No my division as I say omubi
operating.
Community police, no, we need to be intentional. Have a national directorate, regional. Now I share the way I be decentralize it to the district level. Okay. It's just like counter-terrorism units. By normal regional commands. CCI and you. So we have to be intentional with our policies. Sometimes you remember kind of fair. No more bon sama my. Now you political points, you know. From there, no.
Hello. But what do you baby free?
I begin Benjamin watching because of my movie.
But you meet you.
And it's a common I am a power.
Yes,
sir, or 2 for, and I'm not 2 for, but maybe that's on other 2 in people. Yes, sir, someone need to mind. As I said, you know, not I know the woman. Now, I find it a school number here. On board the dear question, they are literally paying the Hamaya gathering in our tomb. First, be a bonnet. I am people scotching. That's what tenants of never see here. So, some year, I buy more someone, almost a settlement police.
Okay.
Say, dear, I am not just a dear, someone of a pair, and it can be why they are born and a 50 why they are born. Oh, yeah, Emma, as we say that. As we make it too early, you join in your name as a local police station. It's un correct me a customer my year to you. Not a quick British. Miss Ramu. Titino, Nanamu Diasamu. Not Rabbi, you in Rabudi, my Niasan. Also, may I have the Diana police, not the same amount of police station. Such a course when you assume it's Kawasami. I think you are nice here, can't see. Not in which means, yes, a Capra, who did Malco Betty, the only for their Monica. Now, so they go did the Castle the Catamity here once.
Medasi.
Made fun and also send some review. Now, I follow the aim from a new to the Enka, a barrel for my own.
Medasi.
Very good. But within our security architecture, there were alternative dispute resolution. In some police station or Musha, ne enya sama. Air police assembly almost call ahimfie. But there's a challenge. Ahimfo bi wo ho ukọ omufia na omuse twa odwan tuase so ekobanisa many people to do
they too far, but there will be a national discourse. We say no.
We'll have a discussion around that and streamline things to make sure that the partnership work well within the laws.
Okay. Hello. Maybe also about what you are free.
The summer of Insiapa.
I've him come to you.
Your friend or this year, midway through Minister number 1, and watch Mapa, lawyer Kofiama Kwame and Preciaso.
But you meet you.
You, and I did Mamma, Bruniantia, any of Insiapa, my time, or the Uncle Grapia, and say with you, Buka. You offer him. Many of Becca in Yakupon Shirano. Now, Memfaka Canadian. Look what's me, and they am a day. Send me a gun and me. nam sa ye santini de hie na ye wura utumfo te kokoso na na bo di an ma bo mu ase na na dwi nyame o nhira o ofa Ghana ye bre nyina fa dodo no egina ehemfo said ye kanetete no mu otumi etimi di siesie aman oman ni kuro ema ye hunu ebuo ni ani die ehunu said ye besi adi mraso said ye minu ye beka ko ye se na ye wuro tumfo enya akonya kese no kansem sei edi akyere Ghana oman no bambofo ene emu adwumayefo a bisusu se adwumadie we die omo san hihye biem na ye wura wontrem na aban so mfa ne mapane nsempa ewo mu no no mo mfa nkomra se bedwam no mo mpagya ahenie ema ye kwota entimi enni ekutrepa wo yemman mu gwazeze wo fanim ena ha mo fa ye titi wo mo a wo mu nyi a ayese de ye nim hwini afiti prekwan se ye de abegu wiase wo aso kane no so hwe ye nananom amamre no wo mo amani a na emman titiye ma oman no sabio empanyimfo ho to wo mo akora ba wu no sa akora ni panyini bo sa akora ni panyini ni sabi ya ko school kra no fanim wo wura jana kra panyini eba no wo wi ohunwe wo ba so ya ma panyina ba be wura so wasi apanyini no so nioma wo ba kwa kosia no atue ni tiri so nioma na de akogya ne fi okodi no kasa akora nyame nhira mo eno kra ya de kase de ma wo be ko school na de wo be nya tete pa enti ene ye wura otumfo te kokos wo pem so nyame o nhira ya ma pia wo fanim ya mo nye sa wa ni asie nya kwa ni nkire ya dwe na ye so ya na nsem wo ya no nyame nhira wo de be ni maka
2026 ebe yo humodi hello yehwe obaako bi ka asem bi but me gidi se sa asem no so ye point pa asensi ye bibia se we sei ye be sha ase no na waka politics but now ye other politics bi so a ase ye bibia wo man mu a na de se no bi okra bi example to say otikoko so tumfo ne nimdie mu wase ne bre aba be share discussion na se na bona sabe kwala bia kotena social media. And this a fee so President can want some say also parliament hwene ye mra wo ho say untumi fa phone nsi wanim nkodi di obi atam keke ye sa no mani ade na ho no ye hwe ne say because I say di ba bia Ghana ade bi ha ye beka but obeye na e be free ho no na eda ho
the greatest threat to we Africans is social media.
Okay.
And OTA News and Bra, even in France, almost convicting Crawford for coming on social media to say French President Emmanuel Macron. Then you know your Berman our transition to Oba. Almost convicted almost. So in a proper functioning democracy, there are safeguards.
Yeah.
Freedom has its limit.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that because we have the space, you can just go there and say anything at all. Also, almost did the first reading of the destiny by Emayedi Ehunkomo about the bill.
Yeah.
It has gone back to Parliament for them to do the final things around it so that I law. Me feel say here because we share the social media spaces here. We are losing our youth. And another sad thing I'm witnessing, and we are entering 2026, invested the youth of Ghana. They say, politics now call you mududu. The future of this country, but we don't know how to own it. We say, we clap for them because of kakra ebenya edgy. For once, now look at what we can do to make the system good for all of us.
Okay. Yeah, so be any human so they na hello. Oh. Hello.
About 10.
About 10 then say ye 11 cry na bono. Ye enya class ko ba ku bia ba TFM. Producers mo hwe say bi ni wo dia na mamsa kuti ni kana se metwa tro na ye mfa seda ma otumfo ne IGP na ye mfa dwumadie no emfansia so bi amaye nti ye hwe ye ko na wi krakra no be IGP wa ma na dwuma so wa dwuma ye otumfo gidi se ono atutu ne na ba die bi be ba o se oman no so e ko na so parliament executives sisi debena yenye ene wasama odibitwato
asida yo tumfo there.
Amen.
Because we share the role Tumfo has played within Ghana in the short period I've known him, Dagbon. And your Tumfo and Dagbon wouldn't have been solved.
Yeah.
Maybe some way. Look at the money we use in peacekeeping operation in Dagbon for 13 good years. So Sasika way, if the state is brave to come out to say, Sasika and the development in Dagbonka, and can no youth will raise the arm to bear a weapon to bear it against the other. Shwe boku before independence. Shwe sika ya shwe boku in peace building eye. Until we have to thank Otumfo a lot. Okay. And policy makers and for that matter government must look at the historic thing that happened at the Ghana Police Service today. And most of the time must also go to the IGP. Say Oba Akinjano Sono, he paid a visit to Otumfo.
Yeah.
You don't know what discussions went on that reciprocity came. So in as much as we are praising Otumfo, no, say and praise IGP and so, but he should translate this to policy. No, on Kai say, Oma Mano 2 years contract. So. That 2 years in a legacy term for him. Okay. So that I will remember him for some of these things.
Right, Imano Kuti, the weather na say, the Becan say, Empany or Casabisa, only penny a due Ghana, da Otumfo ase, esan say, Wabe a penny on the opera in Koswania Sumpe, Edeba, we are Namuntu Caseba Qua, or Mayaba Quasemuno, and Yadi be free order, Timino. And I was saying, say, the bebois, na the Anamontua wotuno, a bit to me a quay, police near the IGP, now so I duma at the abois, we and Centurion now Casa Wanti, Senebea, Inina, a besusum, in your mind for Frubia Segana, a qua, a hair never bar. As Rankoma producers, and Ura Imano Kutin, and Moamo Frey, Mamo Shay, Muti, and near the baby a chair, no more at the chair. Midin the animato, with the Minia bar, a queer Kobias, also, and I died my falling in us. 2026, and a performance when they toss soon see, you go to Maso. I mean, I don't know, do me or China, despite media, the order sum will be ano, the Baba Sumo, Yakramo.